Hi, welcome to Financial Freedom. Let's dive into today's topic, but before that, don't forget to like and subscribe our channel.
Note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 5th of June, 2025, our system has categorized MicroStrategy Incorporated as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of -3.94. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Unexpectedly, the stock has outperformed our predictions, achieving a gain of 1.54%. This means an average return of 0.77% per day since it was identified as a sell candidate. The stock lies in the middle of a very wide and strong rising trend in the short term, indicating a further rise within this trend. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 44.59% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from 27.52% to 77.58%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of about 80.57%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from 36.83% to 200.68% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $512.39 and $1,125.95. Our latest daily update for MicroStrategy Incorporated includes the headline, MicroStrategy Incorporated stock price up 1.54% on Friday. The MicroStrategy Incorporated stock price gained 1.54% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 6th of June, 2025. The stock rose from $368.79 to $374.47. During that trading day, the stock fluctuated by 2.95%, with a low of $369.71 and a high of $380.60. Over this period, the stock has experienced ups and downs, leading to a loss of 6.26% over the past 2 weeks. Volume decreased on the last day by 2 million shares, with a total of 9 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $3.49 billion. It is important to consider that falling volume on rising prices can indicate divergence and may serve as an early warning of potential changes in the coming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached was $543, while the lowest was $102.40. Currently, the price is 31.04%, or $168.53, below the 52-week high of $543, which is also the all-time high for the stock. Recent developments surrounding MicroStrategy Incorporated, trading under the symbol Mstr, have sparked investor concern and potential volatility in its stock price. A series of class action lawsuits have been initiated against the company and its officers due to allegations of securities fraud, primarily targeting investors who suffered losses between April 30th, 2024 and April 4th, 2025. These lawsuits reflect a growing discontent among shareholders, particularly those who lost substantial amounts. The calls for these shareholders to lead the class action represent a significant shift in investor sentiment and could lead to financial repercussions for the company. In addition, MicroStrategy recently announced the pricing of its initial public offering for a new preferred stock, STRD, which aims to enhance its capital accumulation strategies through a 10% yield structure. However, interest in this offering appears lukewarm, which could signal potential challenges in attracting investment amidst the ongoing legal troubles. The mixed reception of the STRD offering could further complicate MicroStrategy's financial outlook, particularly if demand does not meet expectations, raising questions about its strategic positioning in the cryptocurrency market. In the short term, the stock may experience increased volatility as investors react to the legal actions and assess the potential impacts on corporate governance and future earnings. Long-term effects will largely depend on the outcomes of the lawsuits and MicroStrategy's ability to navigate these challenges while continuing its aggressive Bitcoin acquisition strategy. Overall, the combination of litigation risks and capital management tactics will be crucial to monitor, as they could heavily influence the stock's trajectory in the months ahead. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 19th of May, 2025, it was reported that Canaccord Genuity assigned Mstr a buy grade with a hold action. On the same day, it was reported that Cantor Fitzgerald rated MSTR with a hold grade and a hold action. Additionally, on that day, Barclays also gave MSTR a hold grade and a hold action. On Friday, the 16th of May, 2025, UBS reported a buy grade for MSTR along with a hold action. Earlier, on Wednesday, the 14th of May, 2025, BTIG rated MSTR with a buy grade and a hold action. Analysts have assigned MicroStrategy Incorporated stock a general strong sell rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts also rate the stock as strong sell. The following signals have been identified from MicroStrategy Incorporated. Volume decreased during the last trading day, despite an increase in prices. This divergence between volume and price may serve as an early warning sign, suggesting the stock should be monitored closely. Some negative signals have also emerged, which may influence short-term developments. The stock of MicroStrategy Incorporated presents a buy signal based on the short-term moving average. However, the long-term average signals a general sell, indicating a more pessimistic outlook for the stock, as the long-term average is above the short-term average. Should the stock experience further gains, it will encounter resistance from the long-term moving average at $381.24. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find support from the short-term average at $374.39. A breakout above the long-term average would signal another buy opportunity, while a drop below the short-term average would reinforce the sell signal and further strengthen the overall negative sentiment. A sell signal was triggered from a pivot top point on Tuesday, May 13, 2025, and since then, the stock has declined by 11.18%. Continuing downward movement is anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Additionally, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence.